Hey guys, welcome back. Here for the latest news on Encanto 2, the upcoming movie sequel to the hit Disney film Encanto. In case you didn't know, Disney announced that the next chapter in the Encanto story will actually be released on Disney as an animated special or mini-movie made up of 3 episodes. And we just got our first look at the synopsis, which is now available online. So let's get right into it. It's been several years since Mirabelle helped restore the magic of the Madrigal family, Successor, and the family is closer than ever. Each member is embracing their gifts with pride and joy, but lately, something strange has been happening. The enchanted house is beginning to glitch. Doors flicker, rooms collapse and reform, and magical gifts behave erratically. Antonio's animals go wild. Dolores hears strange whispers from nowhere, and Isabella's flowers bloom with frost instead of petals. One night, a mysterious crack appears in the family's magical candle, the source of their powers. It pulses with a cold blue flame, unlike its usual warm golden glow. Fearing that the magic is dying again, Abuela gathers everyone, and they realize the miracle is evolving and it might not be safe. As the family tries to fix the candle, Mirabelle starts having visions through Casita's tiles showing pieces of the past, including madrigals who once had gifts of ice, stars, and shadows, powers that were long erased from family history. To find answers, she goes to Bruno, who has returned from his self-imposed exile, and he helps. His visions reveal that the magic of Encanto draws from balance. When one family holds too much power, the magic begins to fracture. Realizing that the miracle is in danger of disappearing entirely, the madrigals set out to journey beyond the valley to find the original source of the Encanto so they can restore balance to its power. They climb snowy mountains and cross ancient ruins. Along the way, they learn about a forgotten magical ancestor who once split the miracle's power into many gifts. But she warns them that to preserve the magic, one family member must willingly relinquish their gift to rebalance the miracle. This revelation fractures the family again. No one wants to give up their gift, especially not when they don't understand why. Bruno reveals that the true miracle lies within their family's love and devotion to one another. But as the family argues, the candle's flame flickers and fades, plunging Casita into darkness. As the house crumbles around them, Mirabelle finally understands she was never powerless. She was always the keeper of the miracle, holding her family together through love, not magic. In the end, Mirabelle sacrifices her bond to Casita, allowing the miracle to rebuild itself from her love. The house reforms, brighter than ever, and each madrigal's power returns, but more stable and balanced. A new door appears in the house, Mirabelle's, glowing softly with every family member's color. So there you have it, guys. That is the synopsis for episode 65 of Encanto, the upcoming Disney special. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Now, before I continue on, I want to say this episode sounds absolutely incredible. The animation is going to be amazing. And if you guys want to stay updated on all the latest news and theories as we learn more about it, make sure to hit that subscribe button to be notified every time I post new videos. Also, for those of you that are interested, I want to let you know I am currently looking for collaborators for this channel. If you're interested, check the description for more details. Now, before we get into my thoughts on this episode, I just want to say a big thank you to the lovely people who have been supporting this channel over the last few months. You guys have no idea how much it means to me that you re-enjoying the content I create, and even more so, that you willing to support me while I work hard to bring you guys the best content I can. From the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much. Okay. Now that you've given me your permission, I'm gonna get started on sharing some more theories and thoughts on this episode. So let's get right into it. First off, I'm glad that the madrigals are happy and healthy and thriving. Now that the magic has been restored, and it has been several years since Mirabelle helped her family heal and fix their issues. But I'm also very interested to see how their powers are acting up. The fact that Antonia's animals are going crazy, that Dolores can hear things that aren't there, and that Isabella's flowers are freezing is definitely a sign that something is wrong and that their magic is in trouble. And I cannot wait to see the animation style when they're traveling outside of the valley, because we get to see the world outside of Encanto for the first time. This could potentially open up the world of Disney canon and introduce some really interesting ideas. I also love that Bruno is returning from his self-imposed exile to help the family. He was definitely treated unjustly, and it is nice to see him getting a second chance at being a part of the family and helping them overcome this obstacle. However, the part that really caught my attention was that the Madrigals would have to relinquish one of their gifts in order to restore balance to the miracle. This is such a huge plot point, and it makes sense considering the ending of the first film and the message of the importance of family over material possessions. However, I wonder who will give up their gift. Everyone has one thing that is super important to them, whether it be their role in the family or something else entirely. I feel like this will cause a lot of conflict among the family members, and will be a really interesting way to explore their individual characters and motivations. The fact that the candle eventually breaks and plunges Casita into darkness shows how dire the situation is and how much is at stake. Mirabelle realizing that she was never powerless and that she was meant to be the keeper of the miracle is a wonderful message to send. And I think it's great that she ultimately sacrifices her bond to Casita to save her family and their home. And I'm shocked that the door at the end belonged to Mirabelle. This is such an exciting addition to the Madrigal family, and I can't wait to see how her door looks once the movie comes out. It is safe to say that this is gonna be an amazing movie full of surprises, and I can't wait to see it. So, what do you guys think? What are your thoughts on the episode 65 synopsis for Encanto? Let me know in the comments below. And also, for those of you that are interested, I want to let you know that I am currently accepting video suggestions. So if you have any ideas for videos that you'd like to see me cover, feel free to leave them in the comments below or message them to me directly. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.